Hi everyone, today our group Emma, Sam, Tanner, and Robbie will be presenting our Red Bull marketing strategy for assignment 2. Our focus is on building loyalty and expanding Red Bull's appeal, specifically among Gen Z women. For the product strategy, we wanted Red Bull to appeal more strongly to women and health-conscious consumers. First, we suggest expanding sugar-free options and creating new flavors that feel more tailored to Gen Z women. Second, we recommend functional products, low calorie, no carbonation, but still high energy to compete with drinks like Prime or Gatorade. And third, we added sustainability. Using eco-friendly aluminum and pushing high recycling rates would align with Gen Z values and make Red Bull feel more like a responsible brand. For pricing, we included 2 approaches. The first is value pricing, slightly increasing the price to maintain Red Bull's premium image. This keeps the perception that Red Bull is an elite, high-performance drink. The second is penetration pricing. This means temporarily lowering prices in new places like yoga studios, gyms, and wellness stores, so new customers can try it and create higher repeat usage. For place, we focused on increasing Red Bull's visibility in locations where Gen Z women already spend their time. That includes gyms, yoga studios, universities, and vending machines. We also emphasize online growth by using platforms like Amazon, Instacart, DoorDash, and especially TikTok Shop with the theme Red Bull for your day. This makes Red Bull easy to access no matter where customers are. For promotion, we took a push and pull approach. For push strategy, Red Bull should sponsor more female athletes and athletic creators to promote empowerment and visibility. For the pull strategy, Red Bull should build demand through content storytelling and branded movements on social media. And lastly, we recommend more partnerships with women's sports, fitness events, and local community brands to create deeper engagement. This slide shows how our strategies align with the Anzoff matrix. Market penetration. Deepening loyalty among Gen Z women. An example is a concept called Red Bull for Her that promotes personalization and reliability. Product development. Creating new health-oriented Red Bull variants such as carbonation-free line for customers who prefer smoother drinks. Market development. Targeting unrepresented markets by featuring female athletes like Olympic weightlifter Heidelin Diaz. Diversification. Collaborating with fitness companies like Nike, Gymshark, or Alo for co-branded merch or special edition cans. Our loyalty strategy focuses on building long-term engagement. The first idea is game loyalty. Customers can scan cans to earn wings for rewards, which makes Red Bull more fun and interactive. Next is exclusive access, inviting loyal customers to Red Bull events and giving them opportunities to meet real athletes. We also include storytelling, highlighting real female athletes on Red Bull's channels to create emotional connection. And finally, subscription, a Red Bull email newsletter featuring new flavors, merch, and deals to keep customers engaged throughout the year. Overall, the strategy focuses on health-oriented products, female empowerment, sustainability, and interactive loyalty programs. These tools help Red Bull strengthen brand connection and stay competitive in the Gen Z market.
Implementation. We decided our goal was to increase loyalty and sales among Gen Z women in Idaho. Red Bull will implement community-based campaigns, social media engagement, and college-focused events that empower women balancing school, work, and their social life. To accomplish this, Red Bull will partner with Idaho colleges for Red Bull study nights to begin. It will be on-campus events marketed through social media. This will be for the first month. It will be the responsibility of the marketing team, and the objective will be to build on-campus awareness and begin community engagement. After that, we will collaborate with 3 to 5 collegiate athletes who are female who have a good social media presence. The channel for this will be through TikTok, Instagram, and other storytelling platforms. This will be done in the second month. It'll be managed by the social media managers, and the objective will be to increase brand reputation and outreach. After this, we will launch Red Bull Gives You Wings loyalty program. This will be to build. The channel will be through a Red Bull app built specifically for this loyalty program, and by event check-in, and points will be earned by checking in at events. This will be done in the third month, and it will be the responsibility of content creation and the IT department. The objective of this will be to increase user input and capitalize on gamifying the events. After that, we will have special offers on campus, and it will be relating to the female partnered athletes who we have used as our spokespeople. The channel for this will be on campus stores, such as a bookstore or in the gym, and convenience stores in close proximity to those participating campuses. This will be done in the fourth month, and it will be the responsibility of retail and sales, and the objective will be to increase repeat customers as well as increase our market share in the area. Finally, we will host a Fly Into Finals loyalty event and collect data on marketing metrics. The channel for this will be the Red Bull app for the Fly Into Finals event, and then we'll be doing surveys, social media influence analytics to see the effectiveness of this marketing plan. This will be done during the 5th and 6th month as finals and the new semester begins. The responsibility of this will be for marketing and analytics, and the objective, as I mentioned, is to gather data for final event and evaluate the outcome of the marketing research.
Now on to budgeting. Our budgeting goal is for Red Bull to efficiently allocate their marketing funds to increase awareness and sales among Gen Z women in Idaho. First, we have digital and social media marketing, and we'll be given 50% of the budget. First, we'll leverage paid ads on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts. We'll start partnerships with female college athletes and lifestyle influencers. And third, we'll use campus hashtags like Red Bull Gives You Wings for students to enter contests and create awareness on social media. Next, we'll have sponsorships and partnerships, and this will allocate 20% of the budget. First, starting with collaborations with local gyms, rec centers, and student organizations, and then start promoting with local food trucks, student stores, coffee shops for bundle deals. These bundle deals will consist of buying a sandwich and getting a Red Bull half off, as well as other deals that are like that. Next, merchandise. This will be given 30% of the budget. And first, we'll design branded Red Bull posters, banners, t-shirts, lanyards, and other items for giveaways to spread awareness. Next, we'll be collabing with the universities to release exclusive Red Bull and university merchandise that will be only sold on campus. For a more in-depth look at budgeting, Red Bull's budget was $20,000, and we used $19,830. Our digital and social media portion, which we allocated 50% to, TikTok's average CPM was $5.50, and our goal for TikTok and Instagram was 500,000 impressions. 1 month with paid ads on TikTok came out to $2,750, and Instagram's CPM is $8.16, so those ads came out to $4,080. Our total spent was $6,830. For partnerships with female college athletes and lifestyle influencers on social media came out to $3,000, and our campus hashtag contest came out to $2,500. Now for merchandise, which we allocated 30% of the budget to, branded merchandise like t-shirts, lanyards, and other items we talked about on the previous slide came out to $1,200, and our exclusive Red Bull and university merchandise that is only sold on campus came out to $3,300. For our sponsors and partnerships, which we allocated 20% of the budget to, collaborations with local gym and campus rec centers came out to $1,500, and promotions at student stores and coffee shops with Red Bull bundles came out to $1,500.
Lastly, conclusion, measuring success. Our objective is to strengthen loyalty among women 18 to 24 in Idaho. So first, we're aiming for a 15% increase in repeat purchases within 6 months. We chose 15 because it's ambitious but still realistic for a regional campaign. It shows a meaningful change in loyalty without assuming national level results. Next, we're looking for a 30% growth in social media engagement from women in Idaho. Engagement grows faster than sales, especially with Gen Z on their phones a lot, so a higher percentage makes sense here. With targeted content, hashtags, and women-led events, a 30% boost is very achievable. For our events, we set a goal of 120% ROI. Red Bull historically performs really well with experimental marketing like pop-ups and college activations. So doubling the return on investment is consistent with how their events normally drive both sales and visibility. We also want to see a 15% increase in event participation, which matches the repeat purchase goal. Keeping those numbers aligned helps maintain consistency across our loyalty metrics. On the behavior analytics side, we'll track purchase history, frequency, and store redemption data to see if women are coming back more often. And finally, we'll monitor online behavior, things like hashtags, mentions, likes, and posts to understand how the perception of Red Bull evolves over time. Brand connection and success. First, we'll look at customer satisfaction using qualitative insights. This means gathering open-ended feedback to understand how women feel about the brand after our campaigns. We'll also run post-event surveys for women who attend Red Bull pop-ups or activities. This helps us to see what they liked, what felt authentic, and what could be improved. Next, we'll hold focus groups with Idaho College women to get deeper insights about authenticity, appeal, and whether Red Bull feels relatable to their lifestyle. We'll also analyze social media comments and hashtags, especially things like Red Bull Idaho Women, to see if more women are talking about Red Bull in a positive way. On the brand health side, we'll do brand health tracking to measure how Red Bull's perception changes over time. We're also looking for shifts in perception, specifically whether women start to see Red Bull as a brand that supports women achievers. And finally, we'll assess awareness and preference within our target group, women ages 18 to 24, to make sure loyalty is actually increasing.